Sex and success don't mix. That's why undisciplined men never become great. Some men dream of success. Some men work for success. Some men destroy their success before it even starts. And guess what? For many men, the biggest distraction is sex. A man who chases pleasure over purpose will always be left behind. A man who controls his desires will always be ahead. Success requires discipline. Sexual indulgence destroys discipline. If you can't control your lust, you will never control your future. Brutal thread. 1. Powerful men avoid sexual distractions. Weak men can't say nitrogen monoxide. Every great man in history had one thing in common. They had discipline. Alexander the Great conquered the world. By 30 he didn't waste time chasing women. Elon Musk works 100 hours a week. He doesn't waste time texting girls. Muhammad Ali refused sex. Before fights he knew discipline was power. But look at many men today, wasting hours daily on porn and masturbation, spending their last money just to impress women, crying over a girl instead of building their future. No great man was ever a slave to lust. 2. Sex drains your energy, focus, and drive. Every time you release, you are losing more than just a few seconds of pleasure. You are losing testosterone, your natural energy for success, motivation, your hunger to win, mental clarity, your ability to stay focused. That's why after sex, many men feel weak and lazy. Now imagine doing this every day, wasting hours texting, chasing, and begging women, spending money just to get a few minutes of pleasure. That's why broke men chase sex and rich men chase success. 3. Every minute spent chasing women is a minute lost building your future. Look at your daily habits. How much time do you spend scrolling through women's pictures? How much time do you waste flirting and simping in DMs? How much time do you spend watching porn and draining your strength? Now imagine using that time to learn a high-income skill, work on your business or career, go to the gym and improve your body. If you focused on building, you wouldn't need to chase, women would come to you. 4. History proves that sexual weakness destroys great men. Ask yourself, what destroyed the strongest men in history? Not war, not enemies, not poverty. It was sexual weakness. Samson lost his power because of Delilah. King Solomon was the wisest man, but women led him to destruction. Tiger Woods lost millions in endorsements due to a sex scandal. Bill Clinton's career was almost ruined by a woman. A man without discipline is a man waiting for destruction. 5. Women don't respect men who can't control themselves. You think a woman respects a man who chases her all day. You think she values a man who is always available and begging. No, a woman respects men who have purpose, self-control, a bigger mission in life. When you focus on your purpose, women will focus on you. 6. Porn, masturbation, and casual sex are making men weaker. The modern man is weak, lazy, and broke because he is addicted to cheap pleasure. Porn kills your brain. Masturbation destroys your energy. Casual sex makes you undisciplined. That's why so many men are unmotivated, struggling financially, depressed, and directionless. If you want to be great, you must cut off sexual distractions. 7. A man who can't control his urges can't control his destiny. You say you want to be rich, powerful, and successful, but you can't even go a week without sex or porn. Focus on work without being distracted by women. Stop simping and chasing after every woman you see. If you can't master your own body, how can you master the world? 8. Successful men control sex. Broke men are controlled by sex. Sex is a tool. The weak use it for pleasure. The strong use it for power. A successful man controls when and how he engages in sex. A broke man lets sex control him. That's why the world is run by disciplined men, not by men who chase pleasure. 9. Women come and go, but success stays. A man can have 100 women today, and they can all leave tomorrow. But if you have money, power, and status, even more women will come. That's why powerful men never like women, and that's why weak men are always chasing. 10. Discipline first, pleasure later. There is nothing wrong with sex, but if you put pleasure before purpose, you will always struggle. If you master self-control, you will always be ahead. The choice is yours. Bottom line, if you want to be great, wealthy, and powerful, learn to control your lust. Because in the end, men who control their desires control their future. Men who chase pleasure lose everything. Stay safe, stay focused, and be wise. Thanks for watching and be blessed. Follow for more.